Hi, my name is Greg Weigel. This is 1777 Cape here in Rochester. We're going to be demoing this today, so Mike and Jen from Full Circle Homes can come do their thing.
So you guys know we are all about historic home restoration here at Full Circle Homes. Well, we've got kind of an exciting opportunity today. We're down here in Rochester and we got a call from a friend who introduced me to another friend, the homeowner here, Greg. This is an opportunity for us to preserve a historic home in a completely different way. We got the opportunity to disassemble this house, which is exactly what we're gonna do. And we're going to carefully take it apart and then reassemble it and use most of the components for one of the projects that we're doing in Plympton. And we've got one of our crews here, a great team, FGM Construction we've worked with in the past, and they're helping us deconstruct this house. So basically what the goal here is, and especially since I'm in a sling, I can't really do too much physically, but I can help give some directions. Had to get the shoulder fixed, right? Just like the joints of an old house, the joints of people like me wear out, so you gotta keep moving.
Yep.
But the house and the work just has to keep going. So what we're gonna do is strip the roof, strip the sidewall, strip everything inside and get this down to the historic red oak frame. A lot of times what you will see in these 1700s capes is white oaks. Some of the real old ones, you'll see some chestnut.
Yep.
And occasionally you'll see these red oak frames mixed in. Well, let's take you guys around and we'll show you a little bit about what we're doing inside. You know how to run that, right?
Make it happen.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, they're doing good here, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
No, the guys are making good progress getting everything cleaned out. But this is what we want to get this whole thing down to.
That's awesome.
All
Look at
the
that red.
I know, isn't that crazy? Look at that texture, and that color is just beautiful. So basically, if we get all of the plaster stripped out of here,
Yeah.
we'll get all of this interior wall cladding done, and we'll get everything down to the skeleton of the frame. And then if we get into this room over here, we want to be really careful to preserve the fireplace surround,
All right.
because I think we can reuse this.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then any of the doors and the trim that are historic. Let's see what the guys have over here. Wow. See, now that's pretty amazing.
Oh, I know.
You can see all the lath lines on the exterior wall sheathing.
Well, we don't have to worry about any insulation in the wall here.
No, we don't. We don't at all. Look at that post just in the corner there. Look at that color. So one thing I want to show you guys that we're discovering here, this is the exterior wall cladding of this house. And this is how they used to build these post and beam houses. So you'd have the beam here, and then this plank sheathing that would go from the bottom plate up to the top plate. And you can see that is like 1.5 inches thick.
That is
like
absolutely oak.
That is oak.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You don't see oak sheathing like this much at all. That is really unique find. And then all these lines are from the plaster and lath that would have been on the interior wall. And then you just have the exterior, so there's no insulation in here. Let's take a walk upstairs and we'll just take a quick look at the frame.
All right, yeah.
Okay. Watch this last step here, Alex.
All right. It's a doozy.
Yeah, wow. Look at this.
Oh yeah, it's coming along good up here.
Yeah, see how different the framing is? I mean, the roof looks the same.
Yeah.
But unless the roof came, you know, as a replacement later.
It'd be fun to see when it's just the shell.
When it's just the skeleton
Yeah.
up here, this is going to be pretty amazing, because then we can see what it comes apart like, and we're going to get some amazing material out of this.
Absolutely. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I mean, that's kind of the unique thing about an old building like this is it gets wrapped and rewrapped year after year with all kinds of different components. But when you get back to the core of what it was, you can find some stuff that's really pretty rare.
Yeah.
But it's going to be neat just to see this place standing here as a skeleton with the chimney, right?
Skeleton, that would look great. It's amazing that the original frame outlived all the components that have got put on over the years.
Exactly. That's the value. I mean, hey, if we can't save a house sitting where it is intact, then we'll deconstruct it and move it and put it somewhere else.
Move it.
I'm going to try to rest my arm a little bit.
Good.
And then when I'm in good shape, I can actually help do something. But for now, I can just point and look good.
We'll save the pry bar for you.
Exactly. I appreciate it.
Yo.
All right, thanks, man. I know, I'm like,
Come on! Just use this.
that worked.
Dead. Love it. Toast.
For the crafter and all of us, this is Trowbridge's crafting wax. Crafting wax. When you need something to craft with that's made out of wax.
Is that a paid sponsorship?